our organization. And we want to honor one man who has done that this past year and for many years. This award is given to a member who has distinguished himself, and I certainly agree with that. The man who has been selected for that this year is Mr. David Bodo, Sr., and we honor him today. Dave graduated from Perry High School in 1966, enrolled at the University of Akron, Associates in Surveying Construction Technology, began working for Carl Brower and Associates in Akron as a draftsman, field crew member, received his PS in 1976. He stayed with that firm for 13 years, and he packed up and moved to Strasfield, Ohio, just east of Carrollton, and started in the bedroom of his house, and just himself and his brother-in-law at that time, and began Dave Bodo and Associates. From there, he moved into a trailer across the street from his home, hired 3 more people. In 1984, moved into a 2-room office in Carrollton. And in 2007, with a growing business of 27 years, he constructed a new office just outside of Carrollton. This guy has a good reputation with the county engineer in Carroll County, too. I happen to see him once in a while to talk about that. During the past 33 years, he has helped nurture and teach several other individuals who have achieved professional registration. One, his son, and today, Dave Jr. So he served in many functions, Carroll County Regional Planning Board, acting in multiple roles, helped the county revise outdated subdivision regulations, worked with developers. He's volunteered his time in the community, things like Habitat for Humanity, Boy Scouts, Scout Camp. He enjoys his grandchildren, we were just talking about that at lunch, including a set of triplets. Other outdoor activities, like bird watching, kayaking, hiking, biking, better shape than I am, I'm sure. He joined PLSO in 1976, has been active since that time. He's a member of the Tuscarawas Valley chapter, served in many capacities there. He's working on fall seminar coming up soon. He's served as facilities, program, overall chairman, several events. Instrumental in the oversight of the Greenville Treaty Line project, which is very interesting, undertaken by their chapter. So he served as chapter delegate many times at the state level. He's currently in that position. He served as PLSO secretary, which I appreciate, and is currently chairman of the program committee for the fall 2011 seminar. He's been very instrumental in his local chapter, very active in the PLSO, and in supporting and promoting the surveying profession. This was submitted by Mr. Robert Akins. I endorse that submittal as well. And today we honor Mr. Dave Bodo Sr. as Surveyor of the Year. Dave, come up.
First of all, I'd like to say what an honor it is to be chosen Member of the Year. Being chosen puts me in with a group of men who have really made a difference, both in our organization and mostly in our profession. When I look back at the leadership of this organization, I can see the impact these men have made on me personally and on what they've done for our profession. PLSO is a great organization, and the leadership lost my place here. Said to be both in the committees, in the leadership of the local chapters, that it's going to continue our profession into the future. Surveyors are passionate about what we do. Many of our profession and jobs can boast the love that we have for our work and what we pass on about our profession. We are very passionate about our work, and I think that's in general. All surveyors just really enjoy what they do, and it's just a passion as far as most of us are. It is encouraging to see our young people coming from 2- and 4-year programs and showing the first signs of the same passion that we have right now. Again, I want to express my gratitude to this organization, the early founders and leaders of this organization, to our young leaders, Ryan, Brad, Dean. They have stepped up, and they are going to be leading us into the future, or they are leading us into the future. The other young surveyors coming out of the University of Akron and the other schools, I really can't express how glad I am to see the education they're getting and what they're turning into, especially my son, Dave Jr., Joe Milano, Jared Akins, Mr. Akins' son. We have really a good group of guys coming up behind us. I especially want to thank Mr. Akins. We've been friends for a long time. We share a lot of things. If he has a problem, he comes to me, and likewise, if I have a problem and need advice, I go to him. Sometimes it's always not the advice we want to hear, but we can depend on each other, and we're just really good friends, and that really helps our profession. I also want to thank the leadership, Melinda and Barb. They really hold this together, and we wouldn't be the group we are without them. And thank you very much. This is really an honor.